It's important on an annular eclipse to understand you always have to use eye protection. You always have to use your eclipse glasses to be safe to watch that. You can never watch that without eye protection. Always use eye protection when you're looking at the sun. But
always
if we
appreciate
go
a good
to a
safety
location that is in this path of totality for the annular, for the total eclipse, then what we're going to see is something very similar but very different. And in fact, I'm going to say it's night and day, because what happens is you have the same partial phases that lead up to it, but at totality, there's the shadow coming toward us. You have the diamond ring. You have the corona that pops out. You have stars and planets that you can see. You have the orange glow, and it is beautiful, and people scream and yell and they cry and they do and it's just wonder. You may see prominences. You may see a corona of a different shape, but for several minutes, you see the most beautiful thing you'll ever see in your life. And this phase you can watch without eclipse glasses because the moon is covering the sun for you.
I love this. I also love that you've been showing us this on your website specifically, so people can go and do these simulations on their own, check out the map, check out the timing, everything. So many resources on eclipse2024.org. What about beyond April 2024? What are the next opportunities, whether it's here in the US or internationally, if you happen to know?
Right. So let's take my home as an example where I live in Indiana. The last eclipse totality that came through was in 1869. I missed that one. And the next one will be in 2153. I'm going to miss that one most likely.
Yeah.
So you have to travel to see them, but that's okay. We travel to get experiences. We travel to experience things that we can't even imagine before we go. And the next eclipse on Earth will be on August 12th, 2026. It will make a path from Iceland down through Spain and then to the Balearic Islands. So the north coast of Spain, late afternoon, the mountains, the totality, almost at sunset, beautiful. Then we've got 2027, which is over the Middle East, Luxor, if you're inclined to go to Egypt, Gibraltar, if you want to fight the crowds. And in North America, 2033 is Alaska only in March. You'll probably need a plane to get above the clouds. 2044 is a beautiful sunset total eclipse in Montana and the Dakotas. And then it goes up through, or it has come down from, so if you're in Edmonton or Calgary or Grise Fiord, perfect. And then the big one, August 12th again, 2045. That one goes over Salt Lake City, Tulsa, Jackson, and Orlando. Guess where you want to be to watch that one?
Wow.
So this is what's coming up. Then there's a big one in New York City in 2079. Then there's 2099 over. They just keep coming.
I think all you did was just tell us your future travel plans at the same time as talking about this.
I knew when I was 30, I knew where I was going to be on August 12th, August 11th, 1999. I knew every day that I was going to be. I knew November 3rd, 2012, because we know where the eclipses are going to happen. That's a lot of math, but trust us, there will be totality on April 8th.
Excellent. And if you guys are looking for more information, eclipse2024.org, maybe you yourself will become an Umbraphile along with the lights of Dan McGlone.